planet. Here is Let the Tribe Speak Sports Podcast.
17.
Well, tonight.
Tonight. I ain't know when it's going to end tonight. The new one. Just let y'all know we live.
Oh, I was saying that.
Yeah, I seen it too.
I did.
And you let
You see my guitar. I lucky I don't be Rick James. I'm telling y'all. But y'all know what this is. Let the Tribe Speak Sports. Just a little bit.
He's
Tone, baby. I'm Rick James today with the guitar. You know what I'm saying? She's a super freak. But yeah, I want to go through y'all introduction real quick, or what y'all want to do for
Hey,
the
baby Tone, I'm Ambone. We here to, talk some
going
sports. I'm here to kick his ass like every Sunday, and Tone just the middleman.
What?
So let's get to it.
Negative.
I'm asking
He
Jackson.
might got two up boys I haven't been in a minute, but
I'm asking Jackson, boy, stop playing with me. But since we talking about fighting, debating, the sports, the topics, let's jump into the boxing match that was last night. Earl Spinks versus Ugas. And Udonis Ugas, yes sir. Earl Spinks won. Earl Spence. I said keep calling him Spinks. My bad. Earl Spence Jr. There you go. I apologize, champ. 3-belt champ now. He won in the 10th round.
Stoppage.
TKO. Stoppage. Yeah, nodded his eye. Not. Sleep. It definitely looked like fight night. Ref called the fight. Bloody eye. Anybody want to go into... Well, before we go into that, did y'all see some of the highlights from the fight?
Yeah, I did.
send me some pieces of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said on the phone last night, I mean...
Now, I was going to tell the big news, and then we going to...
Oh, go ahead.
So, if y'all saw the fight, once it went down, once Earl Spence won, just know we do have another big fight coming up, because Earl Spence sent out the challenge, since he do have 3 belts, to Crawford. And Terrence Crawford has the other belt, so he's trying to unify, and it's crazy that's like going on in wrestling. Everybody trying to unify all the belts now, trying to go after all the gold. So that's supposed to happen, but as we on this fight, what do y'all think about this fight right now?
It was a controlled fight, Earl Spence, he came out dominated. Controlled the fight halfway. He almost got knocked down in a sense. You guys is not a bad fighter. Just not Earl Spence level.
Okay. Tom?
I
say you gotta speak a little bit louder, bro.
For that
My man said, oh yeah, allergies,
Yeah, allergies. I mean, like I said last night, some fights he surprised me. Then some fights is like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he had to do what he do. I just want to see what he's gonna do against Crawford.
Man,
I know they've been going. I know they've been going at each other for about a year now.
Mm-hmm.
I know they got that money on the line, so I want to see what it's gonna be.
Like bro said, so what me and bro was saying, Spence controlled the fight at the beginning. Ugas figured out, give him a couple body shots to stagger him. He tried to, 6th round? He could have knocked him out, slowed him down. He was winning on the body. But Spence just like, I didn't know this was Earl Spence's first fight back. What you say in how long?
It's been a little while since the eye injury.
Okay.
He had surgery and stuff on his eye.
Okay.
So it's been his first fight back since then.
So I guess, not saying he was winded, but, you gotta get your legs under you. He gave him a couple shots to the body.
Yeah, look, Spawn is totally
different from a
the
fight.
actual
But
fight.
that's what I was about to say. Earl Spence, you could see, was the better fighter, because once he got the wobble out the way, he got back on his body. Like, all right, we gonna get this fight over with, champ.
Man, it's surprising. I'm surprised it actually was a stoppage in TKO. I thought it probably would have won the distance, but it is what it is.
So I give you guys credit because you could tell basically when his eye got knotted, he couldn't see it at a certain point. So I think I was watching like the 5th and 7th round or something. But you could see at certain points he wanted to counter punch, but he couldn't see. So at certain points he'd swing and stop. Like, you know how somebody buck at you and just be like, ah. He'd swing and just be like, ah. Can't see him. And I was like, oh man, that's tough.
Oh yeah, it is what it is. We just want to see the Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight.
And that is definitely about to be a big
It's a
fight.
lot of big fights that may potentially happen this year. We got Ryan Garcia versus Javante Davis. That might happen. This fight might happen. It might be a possibility of a Canelo Triple G part 3.
Mm.
So yeah.
Okay.
7 in.
All right. Well, y'all know how we do. We gotta go through the DC roundtable. I just look down. Gotta go through the DC roundtable before we jump into the rest of the categories we got Gab coming up, basically. So first we got DC United. They 2-3. Their last game was yesterday against Austin FC. And Austin FC won 2-3. DC United goals were scored by Kamara. He scored one in the 26th minute, and in the 40th minute. DC United next game is, they said Tuesday. I don't know. Well, if you check Google, this is a U.S. Open Cup. It's like a soccer cup, I guess, and it's the third round of the soccer cup, and they playing against the Flower City Union. So this is Tuesday, but their next official game for the season is Saturday.
Okay.
Then we have the females, the Washington Spirit. Their game is actually today, and it's actually starting at 3 o'clock against Gotham FC.
Well, they played them last week.
That was one. They play. I can't remember where they played last week because I switched the slide. But we should giving you females our support. You know, hopefully we get the dub. DC keep doing it. I don't know no other female soccer team, so I'm gonna support ours. Their next game after this one. So if you want to check them out at 3 o'clock, y'all know the soccer stadium at Audi Field. After this one, the next game is against North Carolina Courage. There we go. My man ain't flipping through.
I just seen the highlights of this game.
Cause my man, Alex, gotta go get the chicken. He chasing the goat, baby.
He got 47 goals on the season now.
Look, there you go. So the Washington Capitals are 42, 23-10. They last game was yesterday against the Montreal Canadiens. Like we just said, they won 8-4. And when we zoom in, well, basically when I blow up the PowerPoints, you'll see the plethora of players that got 8 points.
That's a lot of people.
A lot of people that scored last night. So, well, I'm gonna tell you something. The main ones you might know: T.J. Oshie, Alex Ovechkin, Hathaway, Overlay, and you'll see. You know what I'm saying? That's just 4, but they got 8 points. Imagine that, man. So, their next game, Washington Capitals' next game, is Monday, April 18th, against Colorado Avalanches. See, I used to remember y'all used to have them little shirts.
Yeah.
I ain't never know what that hockey team was. I always knew the logo. So, next game, we have baseball. So that was soccer, that was hockey, baseball. Washington Nationals, they 4-6. Their last game yesterday, so basically Saturday was a big sports day for everybody. Yesterday, they played Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't remember nobody. Well, I don't know nobody they really got this year. Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Washington still lost.
Don't do my mans like that. Washington lost 4-6. Washington runs were scored by Henderson. My man Soto, do the Soto shuffle. My man. And Franco. But like he said, ultimately we lost. The next game of the series is actually today, so we need to get the win at 1:30 in Pittsburgh. So we need to get this win back, Pember. Oh, quick adjustments. Actually, and you can do this. Quick adjustment. We flip the show around because we in playoff season. So we put the football information first, and then we gonna jump into the basketball stats because that's what's going. You know, that's what's heavy right now.
I can see that. Well, Derek Carr just got a nice extension. He's going to stay in Oakland for the foreseeable future.
Oh, whoa. Las Vegas.
Well, yes, my bad. Las Vegas. He's going to stay in Las Vegas. Real nice place to stay. Real nice place. I want to live in Las Vegas. But hey, it is what it is. He agreed to a 3-year extension worth $121 million with a no trade clause. So, he like he said, he want to be a Las Vegas Raider or play golf.
Can I ask y'all a question? Because as I was typing this, where do we see Derek Carr? Because I know people be Cowboy fans. Y'all gonna get on me for this, but I wanted Dak to get his money. Not gonna say people not gonna say not worth it. I like that. Is he worth $40 million as a starting quarterback? I wanted him to get his money. Now, is Derek Carr better than him? Or where does Derek Carr rank in like the top, well not the top, or the echelon of quarterbacks? Because we see Watson getting his money. We see.
Well, I'm gonna say this about Derek Carr. It was always about the coach,
Okay.
and the system that he was in.
Okay.
With Amari Cooper, y'all seen all the magic he did. You know,
So John Gruden kind of hindered him at a certain
I
point.
mean, yeah, at a certain point, it's like you can't take a bunch of my weapons away that had me be successful. Yeah, you know, I have the weapons I have now, but I gotta build the chemistry with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's doing with Darren Waller, Hunter Renfro. That's why those names speak out, because he built those chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
His play never been bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he always been up there. So to me, he was always underrated.
Okay.
I like Derek Carr. I mean, like what Ant said, he never had a bad season. He just either been injured, or he had a different coach, or his weapons got taken away. I mean, we seen what they did beginning of last season. They started off hot. Injuries played a part. Coach played a part. They kind of fell off. They tried to creep back in, but it was kind of too late, But I think he'd be all right. I mean, as far as quarterbacks ranked, I think he's better than pretty much some of these players that got big money. I ain't gonna lie to you. To me, I think he's better than a Watson.
You think you better Sean Watson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't read that.
I'm just
Watson
saying,
got- the only reason Watson got that
asked.
money, because
Whoa. He better than Watson?
I say
They
I
kind
mean,
of in the same ballpark.
It's hard to. No, you fashion
the
it.
reason why.
I mean,
they
they
both been in the same situation
Right,
as far as their
Big,
career,
but-
as far as coach,
but-
team, weapons got taken away. Even without weapons, they both showed that they can still do
So,
something
I
without
would say-
weapons.
Derek Carr don't have that much pressure because of the team that he had and always had. He always had a star player.
Watch this.
Well, what-
What if I say this? You take away J.J. White off that defense, do you think Deshaun Watson still had the season as he had?
But
You
without,
still think they
but
made the
listen,
playoffs?
No, I was
without-
gonna ask what pressure did Deshaun Watson have?
without J.J. Watt, he made them relevant. Because without J.J. Watt wasn't going to playoffs. I mean, without Deshaun Watson, J.J. Watt wasn't going to the playoffs.
You know, when they were going to playoffs, they was top ranked in defense. J.J. Watt was
I mean,
leading in
yeah,
sacks.
you still
and it's
gotta
what
have
fumble,
an
what
offense to put up
fumble.
the points.
Not really if your defense is
I mean,
scoring.
hold on. That's why I'm asking how much pressure did
That's what I'm
Deshaun-
asking. Like, that's why I said when J.J. Watt left, what did Deshaun Watson do?
No, and that's why hold on. My question is,
Did they go back to playoffs?
no, hold on, because that actually proves your point too about it. Well, I'm not gonna say that David Carr was good. We know he wasn't that good, but they replaced his Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson replaced Derek Carr, brother.
Right,
Cool.
we know that, right.
No, he didn't. He replaced Matt Schaub.
Right, Matt
Oh,
Shaw,
okay.
David Carr.
Okay.
But he
Shaw
was there a
was
long time
good,
ago,
too.
yeah.
Okay, man,
Matt
Shaw was decent. Cool, but where was they really as the Texans? Where was they really going with with J.J. Watt and with Watson? So what really pressure did Watson have?
really put them on a map to be the real contender. That they
I'll
were.
give you that
Like,
because
yes,
they was
they
missing
had
a
that
quarterback.
defense, but they wasn't that, that team and was going to be, projected to be that good without Watson. And we seen the play that Houston, fell off from. A standpoint of without Watson, They wasn't that good.
And we also
I mean,
seen,
they let
and
everybody
we also seen the fall off of J.J. Watt leaving too.
I
That's what I'm
believe,
saying. They
but
let
I
everybody
believe-
go.
Look, I believe this season, if Watson would have played, that they would have had a better shot at winning their division.
Who in the division?
Tennessee, the Colts, and the Jaguars. With Watson, this is minus J.J. Watt. They had a better shot of winning their division.
You
Hey, I
compete
can't argue
with.
with your opinion.
I mean,
like I said, I just think the impact of J.J. Watt is a big difference. We seen when he went to
it's a big locker
Arizona.
room difference. Yes, don't get
It's
me
a big
wrong.
presence. You seen when he went to
Don't get me
Arizona.
wrong.
Yeah, probably
They-
on both sides, right? Locker room and.
Like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from Deshaun Watson at all. But I
You say
think
better than Derek Carr Derek Carr better than him. It's just you fetching it.
It's not. It's
I mean,
not.
it is.
It's really not. They close. They not that far off.
They not that far off, but
So if you like
You
Derek
all
Carr,
out
it
of-
depends what you
three
like.
people out of four gonna always take Deshaun Watson.
I ain't gonna say that. Technically, I ain't gonna. I mean, it's up to you.
In this room right now,
It's
how
what
many
you like.
people y'all think going to take Deshaun Watson?
I'm
Without-
50, I'm 50-50 on it. I'm not gonna
You
say
gotta pick one. Who you gonna take?
if
if I had the
to take
choice
one,
to Pittsburgh, I'm taking Derek Carr.
For Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Okay, now you put a specific team in mind.
Because that's my team. I can't say
But you just said
I'm not a
You
Cleveland
just said
fan, so I
you
can't
just
say, oh
said
yeah,
that's
man,
not fair.
that's move.
If I do that, then I gotta take Deshaun Watson.
Okay, because of the play style that you play.
But I kind of like.
You see what I'm saying?
I kind of like Derek
For
Carr
our
a
team,
little bit
Derek
more.
Carr-
For our
for our
team.
team.
Alright, cool. But for me and Tom's team, we gotta take Deshaun Watson.
Because of the
So
play
that
style that
means-
y'all have.
that means-
That's not fair because I still like the way Derek Carr played
But if
quarterback.
you was building a team, which one of them would you get if that was your first quarterback? Who would you
Available.
get?
Which one would y'all get?
Now, we talking about longevity, I go with Deshaun Watson because he's younger. But we talking about I need a Super Bowl in the
All
next
things
maybe.
considered.
All things
All things
considered,
considered.
Derek Carr.
I was just
Derek
about.
Carr. Derek Carr.
I like Derek Carr, G. I
Okay.
like Derek
Oh,
Carr.
we ran 50-50 because I go watch.
So
I
it
guess
is
we
what it is.
50-50.
Let's not debate. Derek Carr is up there in the possibility of tie with Deshaun Watson. If Deshaun Watson could play, they're
The
both
only
top
thing-
five quarterback.
The only thing that
We gonna
separates,
say they top 5. They in
the
the top
only
10.
thing, the only thing that
I give
separates
that.
him and Derek Carr is Deshaun Watson is more athletic.
Right.
I need top five.
Nah.
If he's gonna be tied with Deshaun Watson could actually play on the field, he gotta be tied with top five.
I ain't gonna
Deshaun
say-
Watson
I ain't
play
gonna
on the
say top
field
5.
is a top five quarterback.
He in the top 10.
No.
I can give you 5 right now.
Do it.
Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Pat Mahomes,
Russell Wilson, that's it.
Russell Wilson.
That's it. Buck
and-
stop right
and
there.
Nope.
And you ain't
The
had
Bucks-
either one of them two.
The buck stop right there.
You said with Deshaun Watson? I know I'm forgetting somebody.
Tom, it starts right there.
I know I'm forgetting
Tom
somebody.
Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson. It stops right
I
there.
know I'm forgetting somebody.
You're not. It stops right
Lucky I
there.
don't want to put my mind in it. But it's alright. We're going to keep going. He right. We're going to keep going. So, all good. You was
Well, the coach definitely buffed their defense. They added a quarterback in Matt Ryan. Now they just signed.
okay, good.
Now they just signed Stephon Gilmore to a 2-year contract. They looking to do what the Rams did, in a sense.
Try and go all in. I see
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Yeah. So it just sad to say they don't have no offensive weapons.
I still like Taylor. Why y'all keep saying that? They just need a receiver.
I mean,
What else talking about?
the
Coach.
The
They
coach.
just need a receiver,
I
but
mean, no, they got Jonathan Taylor. I said have offensive weapons.
that's one.
I
With
put,
S.
yes, I put an S on that. You like one
I
person.
apologize.
Right. Like you gonna have to have him and 2 to 3 more other weapons.
I mean, like you said last week, they tight end or what?
No, Pittman, they wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
He cool,
He
but
decent,
you
but you
know-
need a. I'm trying to figure out why they ain't signed Hilton back, but
yeah, it is what it is. Things
Injury prone.
probably try to get a younger
I mean,
version,
definitely
more
injury
explosive.
prone.
Injury prone.
So we got those news. The coach is definitely going all in, so they will be a team to watch for in the AFC. Then we had the Green Bay Packers. They signed Sammy Watkins to a 1-year deal worth $4 million. I don't know what to say about that.
I mean, it's just another receiver to give him.
I don't.
I mean, they messed up when they traded Adams.
I mean, in a sense, you got to, because you can't just pay two people. I understand.
I mean, yeah, I get it from a business standpoint, but
yeah.
you look at it from I'm trying to win standpoint. It's like Sammy Watkins ain't no Devontae Adams.
You could do that and build your team though.
And then,
but they not
they
doing
got rid
it
of
right.
their other receiver, Lazard, didn't they?
By Scadley.
And the other one, right?
No, they still got Lazard.
Lazard?
Yeah.
He ain't no Devontae Adams.
I mean, but
I don't think
but
they looking to
you know,
replace Devontae Adams with one person.
But that's what you're supposed
that's
to
their
spend
big
money
piece of their offense.
But what I'm saying is they know they can't replace him with one person. So we got to get like 3 receivers to replace
but
him.
them 3 receivers still don't tribute to no Adams. Adams literally...
No, you could build a system and get other receivers that could fill the production. They're not going to give you...
That's what he's saying.
His
They're not even doing that.
Production.
They not going to give you that...
production.
I need a catch in a big moment production. Somebody... Yeah. That's what Adams going to be missed at.
But can I ask...
That chemistry, that chemistry...
But what I'm saying is you can still go and spend that
can.
money on that offense to give you a better chance.
You can.
Like,
but not on Sammy Watkins.
Well, can
you
I
made
ask...
third piece. You need 2 more.
No, that's what I'm about to say.
Who else out there to get?
That's where it comes in at. Is it that they're not spending their money on those positions, or people don't want to go there?
Or
I just think it's...
Go ahead.
I just think, there's nobody out there for them to get for their system and Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, that's what I'm about to say. Instead of looking for a big play receiver, they know they got a big play quarterback. We just need the receiver to just get open.
But
the quarterback gonna get you the ball. Just get open.
But we seen him with average receivers.
So
he can't do he can do something, but not as much.
Let me ask y'all this: if y'all knew that the Rams was trading Robert Woods, y'all wouldn't try to go get him, knowing that you just lost Devontae Adams?
No, because he still ain't Devontae. He's not Devontae Adams.
Robert Woods.
He's not Devontae Adams, but
that's a hell of a versatile receiver.
Like, you wouldn't try?
I would have tried.
I would have probably.
But that trade happened first.
The reason why I say that because you already have a bunch of Robert Woods.
These plans is already in motion, Tom.
Right. I mean, I
so
understand.
if you know that once I sign Aaron Rodgers back, I'm going to trade him. Let me just go ahead and make this move first.
Well, if I sign him, this person won't leave, right?
Yeah, let me go ahead and try to trade for a hand version of Devontae Adams and Robert Woods. That's what he is. I mean, I'm not.
Maybe they didn't have that money after signing.
I mean,
Aaron Rodgers, they got a specific amount of money. Like, alright.
Now they gotta figure that out.
We gotta do all veteran deals, like the NBA.
They gotta figure that part out. So next slide.
Okay.
Green Bay, y'all gonna start.
Okay, bro. Well, I do this one and then you can do the playoffs. Well, for Washington last game, we know they didn't make it the playoffs.
The play in.
Or the play in.
They actually was 3 games out to play in. That's the crazy part.
Porzingis late trade team started off hot. Things melted down through the season. But here we are. The last game was April 10th on Sunday. Final game of the season. They played Charlotte Hornets. They lost 106 to 124. 108. Oh, that is 8. That is 8 from right. I'm like, that's why I looked up. 108, 124. So for Washington, for the Wizards, you had Kispert, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Hachimura, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Advia, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Rozier, 25 points, this for the Hornets. Rozier, 25 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Ball, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. McDaniels, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. What do we have for the summary of the Wizards this year, fellas?
Injuries. That's it. It could have been a better team.
Bro, look disappointed.
Injury. They made a late trade at the last minute. They made a high push to try to make the play in, but the Hornets got hot at the last minute. So yeah, they try maybe next year.
Okay. Do we, like I said, besides last week, besides me saying getting John Wall back, and or point guard,
You know what?
what do y'all do? We still stand on they need a.
Why would Washington take that contract back that they just got rid of?
Nah, he gonna have to take the numbers down.
You can't. He can't.
How many years he got left with the Rockets?
You gotta get released.
Remember, Washington gave him that contract.
He was.
No, how many more years he got?
He got 2 more
from
the Rockets. Yeah. And he owed what, $42 million by himself.
He literally has to be released.
That's what I'm saying. He got to be released. They can't even know if they waive him. They still owe him that money. If they trade, they still owe him that money.
Hold on, funny part is speaking of somebody just getting who the Lakers just finished paying who? Luol Deng, bruh. We in 2022, and Luol Deng just finished getting paid from what 2016.
So your contract.
So you might be right.
How the NBA and the contracts work.
Remember, Mike was just got getting done paid by the Washington Wizards not too long ago.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
So I mean, y'all might be right, but do y'all still feel as though the Wizards need like a point guard?
They don't even have nobody to swap that contract out with.
No,
except for Bill.
I'm not talking about Wall. Do y'all still feel like they need a
trade
point guard?
Fuck it. Trade Bill. Get the most you can get back. How many draft picks it could be. Like,
so you feel trade Bill?
You gotta, not to say this, you gotta trust your process and trust your front office.
I agree with him.
Dead.
I agree with him, but I see.
That's what they can't do.
I see how we looking before the All-Star break. Before I say just trade them.
No, see.
The reason why I said it because you don't know who else gonna be on that trade block.
Officially, you don't. Hold on, I'm about to say you don't know what the team gonna look like with because you ain't give Porzingis enough time to play. I'm with bro.
To me, y'all. When the season is over with, certain teams that's in the playoffs now, want to say, what are we missing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and they're gonna go all in for that one player that they are missing. Bradley Beal might be that it, and you could get that only once the season ends.
All 31 teams are trying to get Bradley Beal for the last 2 years.
Yes, but the Wizards gotta really be able to buzz and get enough back like the Lakers.
That's why I said why trade them now, and we just got Porzingis.
You can't wait to mid-season and trade.
Why not?
Because can't do it now. You just got.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't even play together yet.
Right.
Wouldn't matter. You gotta.
It would matter. You just seen they just won like half of their games. They came back in the play.
They're really gonna make what the Eastern Conference Finals?
I never said Eastern Conference Finals.
Cool, the second
you
round.
only said Eastern Conference Finals.
No, the second round.
I didn't say the second round.
Blow it up then. Blow it up then.
Like I said, you're not even getting
no
chance.
You want me to give them a chance?
You gotta give them a chance.
You want me to give them a chance when, hypothetically speaking, none of us have hope.
You literally just said, hold on. So he's going against his own opinion.
Right.
You literally just said they've been injured. So you're going against your own little thoughts.
No, I'm
yes,
not.
you are. Now you're saying, just trade Bill.
They've been hurt.
Okay, so now wait until.
Hold on, not even they've been hurt this season. Don't forget they started off hot.
Right, with a team ball.
With a different roster, in a sense.
Okay, and then let's say they had a Porzingis beginning of that season.
I don't have faith in Porzingis.
That's why I'm not even looking at him. That's why I'm not looking at him.
That's really asks him.
That's between y'all two.
That's why I'm not looking at him. I done seen the Wizards and Porzingis play when he been there. He been averaging over 25 since he been there.
Yes.
They actually made a game plan to get him in the.
We're in a win-now league. We're not going to waste Bradley Beal prime. Knowing, hey,
see, you keep saying Wizards wasting. Bradley Beal is the one that's saying, I don't want to leave. He choosing to stay.
And I
the Washington been trying to get him to go. Been asking. Well, not even saying that. They been looking around to get him for Jaylen Brown.
Look, we trying to give you a place to go.
Right. He the one that said, I don't want to go. I respect it. I'm trying to win it this way.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it.
So did you watch? Did you know he had a part to get Porzingis there?
No.
There you go right there.
No, but I
there you go right there.
That when the season starts next year, we're going to be talking about the Wizards the same way.
I won't.
Bro said no.
I'm not okay. They would have to be better.
Like you just said, injuries. We just seen Cleveland go from 4 all the way to 8 to 9, and I think
Porzingis stays hurt. That's why it didn't work out in Dallas.
No.
that actually wasn't the big piece. It was because he wasn't
The system ain't
the
fit.
Luka situation.
No.
I mean, that's
he not dirt.
You see, with a
That's
team
gonna stop
that
playing with me.
that don't really have a star and a
Not
superstar that got hurt
Yeah,
and just plug him in, you see he can get you 25 a night. He can get you
I'm not
12
trying
rebounds
to
a night.
play
He's
James
17,
can't play.
25.
Now you just plug in that superstar.
He's just not dirt. I'm telling you. That's
Okay.
that's
I
my
don't
problem.
even, he keeps talking about dirt.
I mean,
That's not my problem.
Dirk never been a rim protector like Porzingis. So, I'm,
what? Dirk.
That's
get
what made
the
him worse on
bucket.
his feet on defense.
I'm gonna tell him it's
Get
both
the
ends of the court,
buckets.
bro, not one. Both ends of the court, not one.
Couldn't stop him.
The Messi feet is like Joker feet.
Guess what? You
And
couldn't
he's
stop
worse.
him.
And he's worse than Joker.
And guess what? Y'all know the bad part. Nowinski wasn't even our worst big
Watch
guy.
this. Hey, watch this. The only thing that saved the Wizards on defense because he had to play against a person like Tim Duncan that just stayed fundamental basketball.
No, you heard me though.
But going against Shaq, he had to take Shaq on that next march.
No. That's what I'm proving to you. No, he didn't check Shaq. Our worst defender checked Shaq.
Who?
Sean Bradley.
He wasn't y'all worst defender, he was y'all rim protector.
He got what?
He was y'all rim protector.
T-Mac. That's all I'm saying.
He
I'm
got
gonna
dunked on by dunkers.
go on to the next slide. T-Mac.
Don't get dunked on by
Man,
dunkers.
you 7 foot. Somebody put they man.
What,
Go
they
ahead, bro.
talking about this year?
Alright. Over the week, we had the play that started on Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah, playing started Tuesday.
We had the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Brooklyn Nets.
Hold on, y'all gonna have to. Well, I know the first two kept their seed, but y'all gonna have to explain the rest of how that worked to me.
Okay.
So go
Alright,
ahead.
so the Cavaliers and the Brooklyn Nets was fighting for the 7th seed.
Right. Brooklyn kept the 7th seed.
Brooklyn kept the 7th seed with the win. Cleveland dropped down to the 8th seed to try to keep the 8th seed because
So
they
gotta
lost.
Keep playing. to
Right,
see-
because they
okay,
lost.
Okay.
So Brooklyn won,
That's
so they automatically make them the 7th seed.
I got you.
Boom. So Brooklyn won 115-108. The Clippers in Minnesota, they was fighting for the 7th seed also. Timberwolves took that 109-104. The Charlotte Hornets in Atlanta, they was fighting for the 8th seed. Atlanta took that 132-103. The Spurs and the Pelicans was fighting for the 8th seed in the West. There we go. In the West. 118-103 Pelicans. Atlanta and Cleveland, they was fighting for the 8th seed because they both lost. So they was fighting for the 8th seed.
No, one loss, 1-1.
Yeah, one loss, 1-1. So it was, now Atlanta was fighting for
The 8th seed.
the 8th seed.
Okay.
So they actually pulled that out 107-101. New Orleans and the Clippers was fighting for the 8th seed.
So Cleveland got eliminated.
Cleveland got eliminated.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
New Orleans and the Clippers was fighting for the 8th seed
The West.
of the West.
Got you. Okay.
A big news happened 2 days before the game. Paul George he had COVID. I think that played a little big part in it, a little bit maybe.
So you can't play in the NBA if you have tested positive, but you're vaccinated?
Yeah, you still got to take that 5-day, same thing Chris Paul had to do.
That's the dumbest shit in the world.
The whole shit is dumb.
You only can't pass it once you got vaccinated, right? I'm asking you a question.
Hey,
I'm not the
we on
CDC.
YouTube and Facebook.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
The Pelicans
They
took
going
that.
there.
The Pelicans took that 105-101. So that was the play-in. So
I got a question for the player for the next slide.
What?
What's
hold on,
that
hold on,
part?
hold on.
Go ahead,
I was
go
about to go through the what's the name.
Go ahead.
So the 8th seed, the Atlanta Hawks. The 7th seed is the Brooklyn Nets in the East. For the West, the 8th seed is Minnesota.
No.
Is the New Orleans. The 7th seed is Minnesota.
Yeah.
There we
There
go.
we go.
There we go.
So, as y'all can't see the picture, just to ask, because my man went crazy after the game, Pat Bev got his revenge. Question, was this celebration over the top?
Nope.
For a play-in?
Why is this even talked about?
I'm just asking.
No, I don't think so. The reason why I say that because, I mean,
You got a right to celebrate your
you got the right to celebrate, especially when people
Been doubting you.
doubting you. They name you as a dirty player, or you
See-
injure certain people. Okay,
I like
cool.
Pat Beverly.
But
I like
That's
that
why I
too.
put that's
to
why-
me, it's more of the
The
fan
fan
base,
base, right? The
the
town, the city,
organization. Yeah,
right.
like
small
they
market.
small market. They fed into it. They won. They knew what the win was about. They knew that win clinched their
And
playoffs.
just look
back.
what they've been through in the last 4 years.
And the-
Jimmy Butler and all that situation. So
Shout out to Pivot. Did y'all know Alex Rodriguez actually is a part owner in the
Mhm.
Timberwolves?
Yeah.
So, like you said, it actually
So it's all
him
the-
speaking on the Pivot actually shows the culture that they, like you said, that what they believe in and how they growing it.
you know,
Like
you got
said.
Floyd behind them too.
I mean, to me, nah, it's celebration, but not over the
I mean, I
top.
think anybody would celebrate it that way if
I mean-
they just made the playoffs
from
where
the
they was
team,
at anyway.
Yeah, it's like the Cavs probably would have did the same thing. No funny.
Nah, I see
This big
yeah.
win after LeBron.
They
We
young.
got a young
But that's
team.
what I'm about to
Right.
say. That yeah. So okay. So it got to be like a chip on your shoulder.
Right now,
Yeah,
we don't
that-
expect.
and
Now,
the
let's
fan
say
base, bruh.
I don't think we will expect a person like KD and them to do it
So
because
that's-
they
that's-
used to go to the
yeah.
playoffs.
So that's what I'm about to say. That's why, like you said, why was it talked about? LeBron actually laughed and was like, I mean,
because he used to go to the playoffs.
right.
The same thing
I
with
mean,
Al Kuzma.
look,
You
Pat
ain't used to
Beverly
it. You at
is
home.
too though, because Pat Beverly never missed a playoff game.
Like I said, I think this was
NFL
more
game
so
where he
about,
never
like you
missed a
said, the
playoff
fan
since he
base, the
been great.
organization.
right, and him going back against
Especially-
the Clippers.
They were in the West. Nobody expect them to even be in the play-in. For real, for real.
For a fact.
So
That's why my question when I asked y'all coming in, it is warranted because the young players now in the playoffs gotta show that they're here in this league and will be for the next 10 years.
I think it's more
15
so
years.
not showing, just having understanding how to play the game.
Yeah.
Like, cause I watched Edwards play. He played like he been in the league already for like 3 years already,
That's
and
because
he number 21.
I watched I was watching some Sports Center, right? They talking to Donovan Mitchell. He was like, man, he was just in a bad slump, but he had to go back and watch some tape of himself. He was playing free. These young players just got played free. like,
They looking at us like, I mean, I'm young, make mistakes. It is what it is. Coach, what you want me to do? Go out there and just play your game.
play your
And we
game.
literally
Like,
see him play his game.
see, a lot of these
Like-
players, I get mad at LaMelo a lot because he's so good, but
So
he's so inconsistent.
So I say something on Sports Center right now, and they was talking about LaMelo, and they was asking, do they think Michael Jordan is the reason why LaMelo haven't
reached it.
reached that I can be a dominant scorer, considered can be a dominant scorer in the NBA?
I ain't gonna
Because
say
they saying they try to say Michael Jordan's holding his talent back.
No,
No,
I think
I
he is.
I was about to say, I think it's the opposite. I think
Or do
if-
y'all think they have too many scores on that team?
I think
That's
if,
one.
okay.
That's one.
But I
And
think if LeVar actually tell his son, no, go to Jordan. Let Jordan show you what it is.
Well, they ain't gonna do that. 'Cause He already said,
I mean, they both-
Joe, he better
I
than
mean,
Joe.
But I'm just
LeVar-
saying, you know
LeVar-
how back in the day, Jordan was playing his players, trying to make them better. LeVar is actually that father. That would if he had the capability to do that to his son.
I mean,
So-
but Jordan is an owner. He could do whatever.
But that's my point in
he
saying.
want. If you want to go in the gym and say, I want to play you one-on-one, nigga, tie your shoes up. We got to play one-on-one.
But it's the way Jordan went about it that players didn't like it in the past. He could do it now to somebody like LaMelo because his father's that way. He used to that.
No, he could do that now to anybody on the team.
I would say you
But
can tell they got
can't do that to everybody.
But
That's
you
what
can
I'm
tell
saying.
they got a good camp around them because you watch Terry Rozier go from a backup point guard.
No, yeah,
and scoring,
right.
And I think that's literally the difference because I think he like, man, I can go and score like a Terry Rozier, but it's like, damn, maybe I want to get my 15
See,
assists.
I was hoping to see LaMelo in this playoffs. I'm gonna be 100, but y'all, I was hoping he would have took that step in the play-in and just elevated his team. He
Would
didn't do that.
I mean, I don't think it's just more so him. I mean, because I see Miles Bridges, he actually had a great season.
I mean, yes, but you got to look at the faces of the organizations. All right,
I mean,
LaMelo is that face.
I mean, yeah, it could just be a mental thing. Like I said, I don't think it's a joke. I don't think it's Jordan.
Yeah, I don't
like you
think
said,
so.
I think it's a mental thing. Like, oh damn, I'm playing for Jordan and his organization. I got it. Not
I
saying
don't
like
think
that,
that's
but
it. I think he too free. Like he don't play serious.
Do y'all think? This is my thing. This is my opinion, Mike.
He is too free.
Because the family he come from, he already big headed. A reality check might need
That's
to
what
kick
I'm
in.
saying. If his father let him
Because they already saying he's the asshole of the brothers. Like he's that cocky one. Like,
but see, that's the problem. If you watch Lonzo actually played with
Lonzo
more.
to the back seat. I mean,
No, but he played with more like he actually want to play. LaMelo played so free.
but you
it's
gotta
like he
think
don't
about
care.
Like he on the
That's the
playground
other
all
brother
the
playing
time.
with
Yeah, like he playground.
Yeah,
mode.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like bro just said, actually LaMelo is naturally better than him. Not saying he didn't work on it or none of that, but to be to have the personality like he just said that he has.
remember he been getting fame since he been.
No, that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah,
It
that's
comes
middle
from
school when.
his who he been, right? Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like might slap him in the back of his head.
That's why I'm saying he already from that family. So
But
now,
you gotta think about the
hey,
older
go
brother.
train with Mike real quick.
He been around veterans as soon as he came in the league.
Mhm.
The youngest brother, he on a
He's
young
around,
team.
yep.
He is around young talent.
So he
So
gonna
it's
have-
like that.
Mhm.
He don't have that veteran. The oldest was Gordon Hayward probably. Gordon Hayward or Toy Rozier.
Nah, go Hayward.
And he got injured again. And he not even a leader to me.
He
So.
definitely got too many scores though. Hayward is a nice score.
Yeah, and he just stay injured. Yeah.
I got you.
Rozier.
Here we go. As we stop, bro's about to debate. Y'all want to split 2 and 2 or what y'all want?
Man, we could.
That's up to
Yeah,
y'all.
man, I can,
Oh, well, let me talk about my team, man. Let me talk about my team. I apologize.
We want to split 2 and 2 then say.
go ahead. I mean, y'all lost. Go ahead. You want to talk about it? Go ahead. Talk about it. Go ahead.
They dropped
All
30
right.
out of the second. I'm just saying.
All right, so we
Well, my
had.
man Donis ain't play though, so don't even do that. Go
So we
ahead.
had round 1 of the West playoff started. Round 1, game 1.
Mhm.
We had the number 5 seed Utah Jazz against the number 4 seed Dallas Mavericks. Like I said, game 1, 99-93. Utah took that. Utah Conley 13, 6 and 3. Bojanovic had 26, 5 and 4. Mitchell 32, 6 and 6. For the Mavericks, Luka didn't play. Tim Hardaway didn't play.
Tim Hardaway still hurt, right?
Yeah. So a few key pieces, big pieces, they missed. Brunson had 24, 7 and 5. Dinwiddie 22, 4 and 8. Bullock 15, 6 and 1. We try to take on the game 1 of the Dodgers in Utah.
Seen
What do you
the
guys expect
highlights.
from it?
Man, if Donis come back, we actually. I'm not gonna say they can't beat us, but if this had the game go with no Donis, I think we gonna pull this out. I hate to say
You're
that.
smoking a lot. I would think that. Like honestly, you got with no Donovan Tone, the Giants could just play defense and just still win the game. Like that's basically what they did.
The
Like
game
hey,
too close for that.
they don't care. All they care about is playing that defense. They can get that bucket.
Okay.
They
I respect-
can't.
No, you
Got
right.
Spider just
You
went
right.
off for 30 on Yah in the second half.
My take
So
from it,
whatever that was, he had a bad half. They kept the game close for Yah. His 30 points pulled them away and won the game.
By 6.
It doesn't matter.
my take from it is that Mitchell got to play a lot better. Conley got to play a lot better. That's why they brought him in. Bogdanovich actually surprised me.
He could shoot.
Yeah, no, just as far as his aggressiveness
He
on
like
offense
Wichita.
and defense wise, like
I actually meant to say that. He like Wichita. What's
What,
the name
Peter
from?
Stuyvesant?
Uh-uh. Remember how we were saying Wichita for the Bucks had to step up last year? Middleton. He's Middleton, basically.
I
he
just think
step
he
up.
never had to be
He never had that second row.
right. He never had to been that. He was
The
always
spot up shooter.
right.
Mhm.
So from me seeing the game yesterday and him doing that, just like I said, the aggressiveness, even on defense, just taking advantage of everything. He's gonna be a big key in this playoff.
Mhm.
I think Dallas played to me better team wise without Luka.
Yes, we did. Play
And
a
I
lot
think
of
that's
team
why y'all
defense.
actually stayed in the game.
Mhm.
I think with Luka, I think it would have been kind of like one half they might would have been up probably like 15, and then they would lost. I ain't gonna lie, they probably would have lost. I think going 7's a toss up to me, because honestly, I don't think Conley's gonna be the big factor to me. Conley's gonna be the big factor.
Okay, I'm gonna say this: Conley won't be the big factor in this.
Find then a point guard.
This series and the Jazz hopeful second round exit will all depend on Rudy Gobert and will they.
Is the point guard for y'all, right? That's why I say he's gonna have to step up.
Listen to me. And this series, who could actually check Rudy Gobert? He should be able to have his way right now.
But that's the thing, he's not a scorer, so he can't have his way.
So the Jazz are always losing in the second round. Why? It's predicated on him not being dominant on the offensive end.
So what's the
He's
argument?
not an
So
offensive
what's the
threat.
debate? Because you're saying, we just said, it's a toss-up, right?
You want to have to no.
He trying to say basically Gobert's supposed to make his presence felt so they could get past us.
But he's
And I
not.
got
But
it.
see, he can't. If you can't, if I can't throw the ball in, you
This
can't back the person.
series
down. I
and their
can't.
playoff run is even going to say, are we going to trade him? And
They
the
got-
I mean, I've been saying
And
I
the
should trade
offense-
him.
I don't think they're gonna trade him though.
I've been saying trade him.
So what I'm saying is y'all can't keep losing the second round with the same team.
No, I got
Pretty
you.
much,
I understand.
because they already said
So-
if they lose, Mitchell is
Something
gone.
gotta happen.
I mean,
Mitchell, he already said it. I'm gone.
Oh.
He already said if we lose in the first round, I'm gone.
yeah, in the first round to
I'm
this
gone.
team,
Literally,
you
he
gotta
already
say
said
I'm
it.
gone.
Even D-Wade, D-Wade, down in, even D-Wade was like, I mean, I can't hold him back.
I mean, first round, because it's going to all be
Yeah.
on Rudy Gobert's shoulders. If you want to make this thing happen and keep going, Rudy
So-
Gobert got to play better.
So this is the question: how can you make a person play better and not known to be for him to be a scorer?
Man, he better do something.
How? How he don't got no post move? How?
He got to do something.
But that's what I'm asking
bro.
you. Okay, how can?
Don't
it's
ask me, ask him.
no,
Do
I
better.
can't ask him because I'm 7 feet here in Utah. I'm only 5'5" and 2 wheels. I can't. If I can, I would. I probably wouldn't understand him, but hey. But nah, real question though, like, how can you expect Rudy Gobert to be the X factor and he never been in that position in his
And that's
career?
his problem, bro.
Or is that the organization problem for him not having him work on
On that.
post game?
Man, what?
We seen DeAndre
I'm
Ayton
tired of y'all
go from
saying this, bro. Organization this.
no, but what I'm
organization
saying because watch this. No, listen.
Time out.
No, listen, because watch this.
I
We've
get what
seen.
you about to say. It's
I mean, it's up to the player. I get it, but what I'm saying is, it's also up to the organization. Look, I don't need you to be an alley hoop man no more. I need you to take more poise into being the best big man you can be.
So let me ask you this.
Back in the
Because
black
we see
bag.
DeAndre Ayton just do the same. First career, same thing. Second year, he come out
Who's a
post
better
game. Third
post player?
year, who the best post
Who's a
player?
better post play between these two? Rudy Gobert and JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee. I hate
My
to say
No,
it.
watch this. Watch this.
My point
Watch
is
this.
that-
But watch this though. But watch this. Not Rudy Gobert. JaVale McGee just developed a post game in the last 2 seasons.
After
No,
so
I-
long,
I say
how
2.
is he not working on his game?
But
You,
to
so
bro
I'm
point-
asking the same question.
Right, no, the bro point. It took JaVale McGee a long time.
It took him what?
It doesn't matter.
But what I'm
That
saying
do
is,
matter. That's why he went place to place until he developed.
but what I'm saying is,
Bill McGee still had that reputation. Alright, I could dump the ball in there. He gonna give me a little basket.
but
That's,
okay,
that's exactly
But-
Rudy Gobert.
but what I'm,
No, I hate
but what
to
I'm
say
saying
it.
is,
Y'all don't have it Stetson.
But what I'm
Y'all
saying
get
is-
8 points. Yeah, he got.
But what I'm
15
saying
balls or
is,
something like
from
that.
watching the podcast from Shannon Sharp when JaVale was on there, he said his mother told him to become a better post player because his mother used to work out with some crazy shit.
His
like
mother
that.
used to be a like
Right.
one female's
His
basketball player.
mother actually made him be the better version of himself when he got to
I mean,
the Warriors
Somebody got
and
to sit down
Phoenix.
and talk
Yeah.
to him.
That's what I'm saying. Same thing with Ayton. Somebody had to sit down
Yes.
with
I agree.
Olajuwon. He went to Olajuwon and all them. Hey, look, I want to work out. I need to develop. We just see him do the same thing with McGee.
So
The second he came and become a nice, decent post player, now he hitting jumpers.
So are you saying Rudy Gobert just don't want to do?
It's too late for him now. It's
Both
too
of
late.
y'all are saying the same thing.
He's mid-30. It's too
In the
late.
middle is Rudy Gobert need to get his post game better.
No,
On
he's
his
not
side,
mid-30.
look, on his side of
Rudy
the table,
Gobert's in his 30s.
You're not mid. No, you're not.
Gobert.
You're not
I don't
like
know.
28.
on this side of the table, bro
That
saying
big tall
bro
man.
saying the organization need to help him. On this side of the table, bro saying he need to go get in the gym and get his own
It's the
shit
same
back.
thing,
I mean,
Same thing.
what I'm saying is this series.
But
gonna
they
be-
both can help each other.
You gotta have to, if you lose in the second round, who you trading?
I'm trying to go work.
I believe that they're going to win the series, but if they lose in the second round,
He
who
29.
you going to trade?
29.
Who you going to trade? You going to trade
Gilbert?
Gilbert because
But
he
first
obviously never got
we
the-
got to try to keep
But
Mitchell.
he about to be 30.
Well, first we got to try to keep Mitchell.
I mean, I can keep Mitchell as long as he go.
No, we
Because
gotta-
obviously
no.
Mitchell don't want to play with him
No,
no
we
more.
can't keep it. We got to try to keep Mitchell if we lose in the first round.
Donovan Mitchell.
Because remember, they just signed Gilbert to the contract.
Man, you gotta go, bro.
So
Gotta go.
they going to have to own that big
I
contract.
mean, defense ain't gonna keep on winning, bro.
Hey,
Some can.
I said trade Gilbert. I've been saying trade Gilbert for the last 3 seasons.
All right.
I've been saying that.
Now we got the next game, baby. Oh, we about to get you some more spiciness. Go ahead.
We had the number 2 seed Memphis Grizzlies.
What's
They took on. Nah, I'm good.
You sure?
They took on the 7th seed, the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves, in this high scoring affair, won this one 130 to 117. Anthony Edwards in his playoff debut had 36 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Karl Anthony Towns, a dominant game, 29 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists.
And he funked on somebody. I can't say
Definitely
dunk.
dunked
He
on-
funked on
dunked on-
somebody.
Definitely
Good
jumps
Lord.
on a defensive player of the year, Cam Denton, Jaren Jackson definitely lead the leagues in blocks.
Well, not that one. Not that one.
I'm just saying, I'm just letting the record be known
that he's a
that
good
Jaren-
defender.
and
So,
he's a real good
he-
shot blocker, and hey, everybody get
that
dunked
one,
on.
yeah, that one was the deal.
But see, you only got the boy Jaren Jackson had 7 blocks this game. All right, so that's a lot to say. Malik Beasley off the bench, I believe, he had 23 points. He definitely had 23 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Then we're gonna go to the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant 32, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. Dylan Brooks had 24, 1 and 1. Baines had 17, 3 and 1.
And before we jump into how we want to analyze the game, shout out to the 2 fathers that dapped each other up after the game. That's how black men, during the game. That's how black men had, even though we on opposite side, both our sons made it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk our trash, but we cordial and respectable men at the end of the day.
They already know it's more than
More than basketball to this
bigger than
shit.
basketball,
Right.
man.
There we go.
So, what's y'all thoughts on the game?
This is gonna be. I'm looking forward to see more of this series. I think it's gonna be a nice, interesting, fun, entertaining series. But I think Minnesota pulled it out in 7. I think Morant gonna have to do more than 30 just to keep pace with Towns himself and Edwards. Then you still can throw in D. Russell.
I mean, but see, we know that Memphis got a better team
Think
than
so?
them. I mean, yeah.
I think they even out. I think that I'm gonna tell you I think they're gonna have to. They're gonna force Jackson to play on Towns.
And Jackson has to be the X factor on offense. Jackson has to give you in this series at least 18 to 23. I'm sorry,
He gonna have
but
to.
he got to.
Because I don't expect that from Dylan Brooks every night. I don't expect that.
Dylan Brooks is good for 17 to 24 every night.
I give him 15.
Don't.
Reason
He's
why I
good
say
for 17 to 24 every night.
how he play, he can hurt them badly, but then he can help them somewhat.
He can help them.
I wouldn't say
a lot.
all the way.
I mean,
Because if you say 24, that was his best,
but cool.
and
If
they
this is
131 17.
If 24 is his best when we lose, just give me Jaren Jackson, give me 23, and he dropped to 17. Baines, give me his 17. I'm telling
That's
you
what I'm
right
saying.
now.
I mean, I get it. I mean, I
telling
didn't
you
watch
right
them,
now.
but what I'm saying is,
if he give me 17, Baines give me 17, Jaren Jackson got to give me 20 plus. John Morant got
I
averages
still don't think they
28
can.
to 35.
Honestly, I still don't think they can keep up with Minnesota.
They could.
Who gonna check Jack?
Because honestly, Dylan Brooks
Honestly,
is
you
a
let
bad.
Ja do Ja.
Yeah, you
Dylan
let
Brooks is a
Because
real-
Ja is literally Russell, a way better of Russell,
Yes.
way better. You let him be. That's why they put a Pat Bev. Just do you
Just
on him.
irritate him.
That's all you need.
I
He
mean,
gonna get that
But
regardless.
that's why Dylan Brooks gotta flip it and do the same to
That's
Anthony
why I
Edwards.
said, do you think he's gonna do that? If that's his
No,
best,
he ain't gotta score. He just gotta play that defense and irritate Anthony Edwards.
that's cool. If
We know Towns and Ja gonna go at it. Somebody gotta slow down Anthony Edwards.
I'm gonna say this. Edwards. I'm not even worried about Towns because Towns gonna get that every night.
Nah,
Towns gonna get that every night.
He gonna be balling.
Edwards gonna get 25 every night.
And that's where they gotta slow him
And
down.
36 is this right now. I say
It's
his
explosion.
best.
Yeah,
Bryce's
that's
explosion.
explosion.
Nah, that ain't his best.
It's
Right,
his
for
explosion.
right now.
Right.
Right now.
For
Right
this
now.
series, 36 is gonna be his best.
Nah, yeah.
Anthony
Well, you
Towns.
gotta think, y'all gotta give Minnesota a lot of credit because they been playing. Like,
That's
their
what I said.
legs are still fresh.
No, that
They ain't take no layoff.
No, young
like,
legs.
And remember they ended the season. I think what 5-game win streak. Ended it all
they
right.
played the play-in
That's what I'm
twice.
saying.
young legs.
If you
will
play in the
do it.
play-in, I mean,
And
not
when
playing the play-in one, but they played in the play-in, so that was a extra game.
And watch this. And remember,
Fresh.
Towns only had 20 points that game, and Edwards
Yeah,
had 30. Oh, yeah, 11, he fouled
Yeah,
out.
yeah, he fouled
And
out.
Edwards had 30 something.
So he
So
could've-
out there, big piece,
Look,
and Russell stepped up and had 25.
these two teams are young,
And they
and
gonna
we're
be
gonna
nice.
see them for this series
Yeah.
and probably some more in the near future. I would like to definitely see this series 5 more times in the next 5 more years for fact.
I'm gonna be, like I said, somebody gonna be the 3 seed one year, somebody gonna be the 6 seed, and we're gonna see this every year, 5 and 4.
I like it, and I won't be surprised if either team win.
I won't be surprised either.
But
Like I
this
said,
year-
7 games.
This year, I'm going with Memphis in 6.
Ooh, 6.
Okay,
Yeah, the Timberwolves, they're going to get one
I'm
of
gonna
their
go
own.
Timberwolves at 7.
it's gonna go to. I think it's gonna go to 7.
I mean,
Ain't gonna go 7 back at
y'all
Memphis.
opinion.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna press
If he
his
right,
phone.
right. Look, he hit my own. He hit me with my own move.
Alright.
Okay.
Desmond Bain's good, more than good for 17. More than his night.
Like I said, yeah, anybody can have a big night in the playoffs.
Memphis, yeah, they was in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, they
Expect them to go to round 2 this time.
Yeah, they gonna win though.
Good.
Oh, you doing these two?
I'm gonna this one either.
Oh, right, yeah, y'all.
Alright, then we had the East, round 1. We had the 5th seed Toronto against the 4th seed Philly. Philly took that 131-111. They lead the series 1-0. Toronto passed. Siakam had 24-3-7. Anunoby had 27-2. Van Fleet had 10-1-6. Van Fleet wasn't in foul trouble the whole game. Then Ricky Barnes, he might be done for the series maybe because he did have a nasty ankle injury. Yeah, stepped on that joint as it was rolling. Yeah, he might be done. So that
He
might.
had a good game too. He
Yeah.
almost had a triple double.
So that might be he might be that missing. I think I'm gonna finish. Philly, Harden had 22-5-14. Hurst 26-6-6. Maxey 38-4-2.
I mean, if you want to read a B, because that's good.
And B had 19-15-4.
See, so if they do that, if they keep doing that,
I mean, I think I ain't gonna lie to you, they're gonna get swept.
Raptors.
Yeah.
The
They
Sixers should
had a great regular season, but come playoff time, we playing the same team over and over. After a while, Van Fleet gonna have to do more than 10.
I'm about to say
We expect that.
Yeah.
No fan. We
the
expect
Sixers.
that.
No
Right,
disrespect,
right.
the Sixers should be a 4th seed. So
I mean,
in a way, they
I'm-
not a traditional 4th seed.
the only way I see this going to 7 if Harden hurt them. This is the only way I see that, but I don't see go to 7. I don't even see go to 6.
I'm gonna say this about Maxey.
That was a hell of a game.
Nice playoff debut for. I mean, not playoff
that,
debut,
right.
but nice playoff career high with 38. That's how you come out the gates. I can see he learning from Harden. Harden just gotta be a better coach to him. I don't know. The series, like you said, they're gonna get swept. Raptors gonna get swept. And B probably ain't gonna do a whole lot.
Nah.
I mean, but it is what it is.
And so that's what I was saying. As long as that James Harden get 14 assists or 10 assists, and the B can get a double-double,
But that's what I'm
Raptors
saying.
ain't
We don't know what they're gonna look like once they start losing either. That's why I said Harden can hurt them a lot.
The Raptors not gonna be the team that beat them.
We don't know yet. Like I said, if it goes 6 or 7, I'd be surprised. I'd be very surprised.
Scotty Barnes, you need him.
Right, you need him big, but
and then you need Van Vliet to do
to be the Van Fleet, the All-Star Van Fleet that he was. Because Siakam gonna get that. He gonna get it, but in the worst shooting nights ever. He gonna have to put a lot of pressure on Embiid. It's unorthodox.
Yeah.
He gonna have to put Embiid more. He gonna have to make Embiid chase him around. Because when they get that mismatch, he gonna have to make Embiid work.
Yeah.
He did it somewhat, but they was already losing by then.
The only way for the Raptors to even get a game or two is to get Embiid in foul trouble.
Early.
Not early.
Yeah, early, like literally first quarter. Siakam gonna have to go at him.
Get him out the game.
And I think that's why I said they might get one at Toronto. They might get one at Toronto. Might.
Yeah, because what's his name can't play. Thibault can't play in Toronto.
I say Thibault can't play in Toronto.
That's because he got one shot instead of two.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that.
And you know Toronto, they up there pressing there.
I don't understand that.
So.
You got one COVID shot, but not that one. Now you can't play. Huh? Like,
He thought he was gonna get away with it, but
why would you even do that, bro?
so
Why that
next
get
one.
But cool. We had our last game to wrap up the night. We had the Golden State Warriors. They took on the Denver Nuggets.
The Nuggets, yes sir.
We had the 3 seed versus 6 seed. Golden State won 123 to 107. The Nikola Jokic had 25, 10 and 6. Will Barton had 24, 6 and 5. Monty Morris on the bench had 10 and 6. Steph Curry had 16.
came off the bench.
Yeah, he definitely came off the bench. Steph Curry definitely came off the bench.
Remember, minutes restriction still.
Yeah,
Hey,
coming off an ankle injury.
First of all, I gotta congratulate these man. Whoever put this mentality in the Warriors, boy.
Then we had
Whole
Klay
team
Thompson with
effort.
19, 3 and 2. Then we had the Hat Jordan Poole with 30, 1 rebound, 3 assists. What's your thoughts on the game?
Honestly, it gonna go 7 to me. It's gonna go 7.
Think so?
Yeah.
Everybody's smoking it.
Reason why I
I'm about to
said
say, I ain't
that, I
with
mean, it was only
Go
game
ahead,
one.
go ahead,
Like I
go
said,
ahead.
you gotta play this team over and over.
Mhm.
After a while, I think they figured out how to get Jokic more involved in the game, make him be that facilitator. Because when he's a facilitator, they play better.
Touche.
Morris, in the first quarter, he did what he's supposed to do, attack Steph Curry when he came in. It kept them in the lead somewhat until foul trouble on Jokic's part came into play. I mean, they need Murray. They're going to need him.
They're going to need Murray to make it a 7.
From what I realized yesterday, that he was actually game time ready yesterday. I got him coming back maybe game 3, not game 2. I think they can get 2 in Denver. So I said, I might go 7. Go 7, Golden State, though.
I'm going to say this. They have no chance, even with a Murray back, if Aaron Gordon don't play better. Right?
See, but Aaron Gordon never was that. That's why when he was talking about it yesterday,
have to give you 16 to 20
That's what they got him
for
for.
them to
That's what
be.
they got him for defense.
But
Technically, when they
still-
for small ball,
Yeah, but he still got.
because he never wasn't no scorer. That's why I'm lost.
No, I
about,
agree.
even when the commentator was saying, I'm like, when was he a scorer? Even when in Orlando, he was just a dunker. So when he
But
become
In a
this,
system, he.
should be able to get them easy and free buckets and to be able to get you 16. I'm not going to ask you a lot, though.
Yeah, I'm giving him 16. I
where?
ain't gonna give him a lot.
his game ain't was built to give him
He
16.
could
He
hit.
shoot a little 3.
His game ain't was built. You see, they left him open from 3 the whole game.
Not a consistent 16.
Okay, thank you for not smoking on that one.
He can definitely give you 16. For you to say
I know.
they
I
could
would need 16
get to
from him.
7 games, he need that, bro.
No, that's
If he
true.
don't get that, bad. Your 7 is.
If he don't get
is
that with no
gone,
Murray,
bro.
right.
But that's what I'm saying. But that you giving him 16, but what offense does he have to give you 16?
How much did he average on the season?
Only 10 points, 11, right?
Nah.
But how much? He wasn't. I guess he wasn't over 13.
Bet. Bet. You tripping.
But what I will say is,
You
I
tripping.
understand where bro coming from. He never been one of those people that you write up the offense for. Let's say that.
But cool.
To
but
make him that
playing
big.
Golden State, who is he checking and,
No,
and stopping that?
I
You're
agree.
checking Draymond Green?
No, listen. I
No,
agree
he
with
no,
you.
he was checking Klay. That's why they brought him in for defense, because he's checking the best player on every team.
First of all, stop. He's not gonna run around with Klay
He was
Thompson.
checking Klay the whole.
But
He
he's
was
not.
chasing him.
But he's not. He's
Okay,
not built
so
for that.
when's
His
this
game-
offense gonna come
his
in if
game
he's chasing
ain't built
him?
for that either, though. His game is not built for that.
But that's why they brought him in. So when they went small ball, he's the 4.
Right.
He already plays the 4. They starting 4.
No, I thought Jeff Green was the starter.
No,
4.
Jeff Green come off the bench.
Jeff Green started last night.
Oh, they was all back.
Yeah.
Jeff Green That's what I'm saying. Jeff Green is better than him. Jeff Green is going to be the one that have to give you 16.
No.
His offense is
No.
way better than Aaron Gordon.
Look,
Huh?
I'm not paying nobody whatever he's getting paid, which ain't cheap, to give me 8 points.
Jeff Green is your Andre Iguodala, but better offense.
I'm not paying Aaron Gordon half money if he's not giving me less than 16.
So you still not
If he
answering my
less
question.
than
What offense does he have to give you 16
16,
every
he got
night?
an inside game.
Where?
What you mean? Where?
He tried it last night.
Good
Where?
points, But that's about it.
He tried on Draymond. Back.
Once again.
Back. You can't
Okay,
try
so
on
you're
Draymond,
proving my
bro.
point in this series. Where's this 15 gonna come from
Right.
on the
So
on the,
now they definitely have no chance because they supposedly
That's why I said
supposedly they third best or fourth best player and Aaron Gordon on the team. This is value.
I guarantee
On the
they won't
Nuggets.
get blown out again like this in this series.
They lost by 16.
I
You
guarantee
sure?
they won't lose
You
by
sure?
16 again.
You sure?
I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee we're gonna
We
see
don't know,
we
bro.
gonna see I guarantee we're gonna see a more aggressive Joker.
Okay.
No, we are. But
Okay.
we're going to see another explosion. I'm saying...
Joker literally about to give you a triple double for the rest of the series.
I'm going to agree with that. But
Okay.
we're going to see another explosion
I
because
want some.
Steph ain't exploded.
I want some too.
That's what I'm saying. So this score like this is because Poole exploded. We gonna get a game that Steph come back and explode, and then that's when you get.
He
these-
might give you 25 in one game.
That's where the problem gonna be at, cause he out there, and that's what I understand with
Tell
you. He just don't have no Murray, and then he don't have another score, so
That's why I said game 3, they gonna force Murray to come back. It's gonna
But
be
it's
gonna
still
be 7
you gonna
games.
force you could bring his
Joker
man
been
back,
without Murray for
but
2
you still want to
seasons.
put him on minutes restriction
Watch
after being
this.
out for so long.
Joker
bro.
been without Murray for 2 seasons, and he's
Bro.
literally been
Bro.
keeping them
So
relevant.
So
5th
he's
to
not
6th.
going to be on minute restriction.
I'm not a coach. I don't know. You asking me like, watch this. You go ask him.
Steph
You
Curry
go
was
flat
on
and give
minute
an ask.
restriction after missing 2
so
weeks.
look, let's
That's Steph
That's
Curry.
2 weeks.
We talking about
he missed 2 weeks.
Murray haven't played in 2 years.
So he's definitely gonna be on a minute restriction. Definitely.
All right. So the question is, you said 6,
I say 7.
7,
5.
mine 6. Okay,
5.
maybe 6, 5, 6.
What back? Maybe down.
For what?
5.
For what?
Then
I watch basketball. I play it. I understand it. They got 7 games.
Alright, baby boy, they got 6 left.
Okay.
They got 6 left.
Okay, baby boy.
So y'all want me to run down because
Go
this is the
ahead.
last remaining games. So today, actually, the game already started. If y'all ain't watching us, y'all might be watching the game. Game 1 of today, you got the number 8 seed Atlanta Hawks playing the Brooklyn Nets. The number
Miami Heat.
My bad, I apologize. Number 1 seed Miami Heat. Apologize. At 1 o'clock, so it should be on right now. Then you got the number 7 seed Brooklyn Nets at the number 2 seed Boston Celtics, and that is at 3:30. Then you got the number 6 seed Chicago Bulls at the number 3 seed Milwaukee Bucks, and that's at 6:30. Well, my bad. The Celtics game at 3:30. This game at 6:30. And then you had the number 8 seed and bone team, the Pelicans, versus the number 1 seed Phoenix Suns, and that's at 9 o'clock. So, fellas, who do we think gonna win the first game? The Hawks versus the Heat? And how many games?
I got the Heat in 6.
Bro?
Maybe 7.
I got Heat's 4. You gotta tell the people loud. My man turned the game on.
Heat's 4-0.
Alright,
Who won it?
oh man. He said he 4-0.
Heat's winning right now, 23-17.
I'm gonna get a Hawks at least game, man. Gentleman sweep.
He got too much.
Who do y'all think gonna win this Nets Celtics series?
Celtics in 7.
We got that. That's 6.
Celtics is 7, Nets is 6. I'm gonna go Nets in 7.
How many home games the Nets got?
3. Then you got the Bulls at Milwaukee. Who we got? Where we going?
Milwaukee.
How many games?
Sweet.
Damn. Both of them said sweep 5. I'm gonna go 5. Just, try to give a gentleman.
No, well, no, let me take that back. This is exactly what game first playoff round 6.
I'm going 5. Then you got Pelicans at the Suns.
Sweet.
Damn, G.
What?
You heard
Boy,
him?
don't disrespect my team
You
right
said
there.
sweep your
I got
team.
Pelicans, man.
Sweet.
We know that's your team, but be for real.
I'm gonna be for real, bro. They got a chance. My Pelicans really have a chance.
But now y'all ain't gonna win.
No, they really have a chance. Like, Ingram and CJ, they really could, man, them two.
Combined, they're going to have to score 100 points.
No, wait. Them two,
Literally.
them two,
Combined.
they can both get 2 games. The team.
Watch this.
That's
But how
2.
did-
Y'all
figure
got
out
we
win.
going against Phoenix.
No, look, he said they could get 2. Y'all gotta get 2 more to
We
win.
gotta figure out the other 2.
Now
So,
watch this. The only way
Suns
they get one
is
if
6.
some magical thing happens to Chris Paul, he catch COVID again.
Somebody
Man.
have the Zion, they claim to come back.
Even when Zion come back, he's still gonna get swept.
No, my mother was
Gonna get
Zion
swept.
had right now, boy, you tripping.
you
And
gotta lose some weight.
Man, they gonna trade.
Zion
That's the
right now
person you don't
tripping
waste
right
your franchise on right there. Zion.
Right
You
now.
trade Zion. My man only played 16 games. He's still considered as a
He
rookie.
played more than 16 games.
I think he's still considered as a
Man,
rookie.
you gotta trust the process. Embiid, baby.
He not no MB. That's the difference.
Okay. Okay, respect.
He not no Embiid.
25 last season.
He not no MB.
See you.
If you think he's
I-
Embiid, you're smoking.
I respect this commentary.
He averaged 25 last season.
You can average 25, but he ain't no
Averaged
MB.
25 last season.
So,
Man,
Pelicans.
I'm trading Zion. Bye bye. I'm not gonna keep wasting this on you. Bye bye.
so
Not much you can get from my trade too, boy. I get a whole team, boy.
I wouldn't give up too much.
You're
to try to
tripping,
get
boy.
him.
You're tripping.
You gotta
know-
show me that you dedicated to lose weight. That's the whole big problem why he's injured.
How?
his feet.
His frame,
His foot.
his foot, his knees, all
Foot.
ties into what?
He
Weight.
got an injury in his foot.
But for what? Too much pressure because he's too heavy.
Doesn't matter.
It does.
What?
You trying
I would
to
say
be?
what?
You
Doesn't
trying to?
matter.
Okay.
It's like saying Shaq
Okay,
ain't
doctor.
lose weight.
Shaq said he should have kept himself in shape.
Yeah, from Orlando to the Lakers.
But watch this.
What?
Shaq played his role. Shaq wasn't never that high fly
What
dunker.
I'm saying.
Well, he was in Orlando. He was banging them up.
That's
That's why he said
That's
he
what
should
Slim
have kept
shot.
it right.
Alright,
That's
look,
what
y'all
Slim
know
shot.
I
That's
was-
Zion Shaq.
I was over exaggerating on the
And
game,
Shaq
but-
was less heavy than him.
But I watched my team play, and they got length. They started CJ at the 1. They started Ingram at the 2. They got length. They got the defensive presence. Valanciunas can actually play. It's not like Aiden going to just straight up dog Valanciunas. It just y'all say the Suns is that because of the team play.
Should be
That
like
is
that.
it though.
Sweet.
All
But
right.
other than that, the Pelicans actually do match up with them.
All right, but y'all
You
still
got
gonna lose. They still gonna lose.
I mean, nah, ain't no sweet.
But-
you want to bet?
Sweet.
Nah, I
I
ain't
Everybody try to
bet.
bet. It won't
don't
go
even see
sweet.
the matchup. They uneven. Teams uneven.
I
Where?
ain't bet.
Where?
They got
Where?
a whole 10. Pelicans are going to
Man.
get a whole
Yeah.
2.
No.
They literally
no.
going to have to score 100 points together, combined. CJ going to have to get 50. Ingram going to have to get 55, maybe 59, maybe 60.
All right, don't
Just to go. Because they're going to put up 100. Phoenix going to put up 130 every night.
bet.
100. They're going to have
This
100
game
by,
on
they're
my-
gonna have 100
bro,
by the end of the
this
third
game
quarter.
on my- the first game on Molly hit 130.
Who ain't going to
I
hit
said
130?
This first game won't.
Huh?
Like 115.
Watch.
Watch.
120, 130.
Alright.
Booker might go for 35 just to show
Well-
them up. Let's get them out the way early so we can rest.
Well, that's yeah. Well,
Yeah,
with that
that's what
said,
y'all open.
with that said, the Pelicans gonna get swept. Say, nah, I'm messing with you. But with that
You gotta be
said,
scared. Say.
now I was about
That
to
boy
wrap.
ain't gonna slap you. Look.
I mean, shit. Y'all opinions gonna be on y'all opinions, but
First of all, I was about to wrap the show up for you good peoples. My man over here watching the game, we about to turn on some of the game. Hope y'all enjoy the game on a good Sunday. It is Easter Sunday. Feel real good outside.
My mama
And I
put
apologize that Adbone don't even be saying it now. So if you want to, shop VIP now.
VIPnow.com.
Go look at the merch. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the videos, you see the promotion on the beginning of videos. So check her out. Check the family out. You know what I'm saying? Females clothing. What else y'all got?
Yeah,
Males
female and male, yeah.
Males as well. You gotta get some males then pop up on the jump too. Huh? Y'all gotta-
I got something coming for y'all.
Alright, there we go. So y'all gonna see all that. But with that said, just let the child speak sports. Y'all got anything to say up to the people?
Nah, I just kick his ass every Sunday. Be on time next Sunday too. So I
You know what? I don't argue with people that think they can kick my ass. Cause I just tell them to join the back of the line.
Oh, wow.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And that's how we gonna end that. Join the back of the line.
Join the back of the
Yeah,
line.
yeah, every Sunday for me. To
I can make you the top though. I can make you number one though.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
oh, yeah.
I guess we're gonna square off again, y'all.
But we out of here.